hit me on the mouth, nigga. I told you from the jump, nigga. We went big with your ass, nigga. I did not kill fucking nigga. Quit recording that shit, man. Ain't nobody recording.
Yeah. So in this video, what you have is somebody who feels like they've been violated. Why is your mouth open like that?
Cause that's crazy.
Yeah.
That video is, oh my God.
Yeah. And this is just my opinion, and I don't know these people, and this is just me speculating. But it looked like some kind of way that my man with the knife is clearly on parole or probation. he just bonded out. He still got his chain gang knife for him.
Right. That's what I was like. They didn't know real
He is with the nonsense. He is with the nonsense. So
institutionalized is what they call it.
And trained to go too, cause he wasn't in chain gang patty cake. I do not know this individual, but I can almost for certain tell you that he has been incarcerated. He still got it on him.
He still got bad.
Y'all done tried this dude, and now he said, man, y'all playing around with this dude. And
yeah, he don't want no
he is up on. He didn't stuck somebody. That man done killed somebody. That is a murder.
He told the person, said, "I'm gonna kill you." He ready to go back.
Here's the thing.
And one of his eyes was crooked and red. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is what I want to say, just in reference to being in chain gang and coming home. First is that I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, you want to try that chain gang shit out on somebody. You want to show. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the calling is, but for whatever reason, you can't wait for somebody to try you. Cause they ain't seen this part of you.
Right.
They ain't seen. I know so many tricks now. It's different. My fight game different.
Okay.
And as a man, as a warrior, for whatever reason, will it be a degree of mild retardation or what? There's a part of you that want to show off that you learned something new, and you can't wait for one of these folks to try.
So let me ask you this question: when it's a different form of survival in jail and outside.
Yeah, it's more intense.
So can you say that when you go to jail, you have to learn how to be all right with taking a life and do it? That's
a real good question. I think that you have to convince yourself that you're an animal to one degree or another. And when I say that an animal, I mean in a way in which it's a whole bunch of self-talk that's going on. You continuously talking to yourself. You continuously in the mind state that I'm gonna get out of this. I just gotta make it through. But can't nobody cross that line, because to have somebody to cross your line, whether it be intentional, unintentional, is a violation. And sometimes violations take place and it don't even seem like a violation. You could mispronounce my name. You can look at me up for a certain amount of time. You can get killed for looking at somebody for a certain amount of time. It's anything. You can keep saying him or they, and people get pissed off about pronouns in China.
Let me ask you this.
So it's hold on. So it's a situation where if you don't draw the line, if you do not draw the line and you do not allow others to understand that this is a well-defined line, then in the words of Charlie Murphy, they will be habitual line steppers. They'll be habitual line steppers. And it come with, like, there's one video where a guy is licking the shower shoe and he's licking the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime,
it's crazy.
It is. We're going to get to that. But anytime you allow somebody to tell you what to do, try you in at least, or if you feel like you've been tried, you feel like somebody that stole something from you, then you have to demonstrate. Sometimes it's when I done fought some dudes and I done lost. But it's the fact that I'm dumb enough to, because sometimes people don't care if you lose. If you just lose, or you can fight and win and people will see the weakness in your fight game and just be like, oh, this is how we're going to attack him. I would shy away from head up fights. My whole thing was the swirl game. My thing is,
what is the swirl game?
It's like me saying, Shawty, what you gonna eat that cookie? So, okay, Ben, I'm gonna walk around here, then I'm gonna come back, and cause we gonna think we cool.
Right.
And I'm gonna hit you with something you ain't never been here before.
Oh.
Cause my goal is to win. It ain't
Right.
I ain't trying to prove I'm not a prize fighter.
Right.
I'm not a boxer. I ain't even good at thugging. That ain't even it's not my calling. It's
Right.
not even my sanctuary. But I am here to live, and I'm here to make it home. So
it's like an animal kingdom.
It is. It's almost like.
Do you think that people, or what would it take for people just to go to jail and do their time and don't mess with nobody?
Here's the irony.
Like, cause you really there to. Everybody is there to do time, whether it's a month to 50 years to the rest of your life.
Facts.
So why can't everybody just get along and do their time?
You know what? Cause niggas be nigging. No, and I say that because I have been in several situations. Okay, look, we all here. We all doing our time. And we all being suppressed by the system. What we don't really realize is that we all victims to a bigger scheme of things.
Yeah.
From slavery to after 1865 when slavery stopped, it supposedly ended, to the crack era, to the defunct education system, to the school to prison pipeline, to the racism that take place with the officers and the judicial system, and the financial aspect of things.
Because a lot of people don't know prison is
somebody
business.
Get paid. Somebody
it's
get paid off you being there.
It's a business.
So to answer your first question, it's kind of like, well, if I'm already being suppressed by the system and we got all this stuff going on, then how is it possible that I'm already in prison? Now you're going to try to supersede that, and now you finna put more hell on me.
Right.
No, man, that's horrible,
both
man.
of y'all.
That's horrible. You finna try to push, like, I'm already up under the thumb of the man, and now you going to put your thumb up over me. Yeah, no, not in my butt.
No, I'm saying, you know they be
That's not what I was going to say.
Boss said, you know how people, they be trying
Come on, why did you even take it there?
So I'm trying to look up this because when I said prison was a business, a lot of people got upset. I think Michael Jordan invested.
May have had
allegedly.
You have profit prison. You have prison that may look. Here's the thing.
No, I'm saying like bought into the business. I want to look.
Yeah, private prison.
Am I?
No, you ain't tripping.
Okay.
McDonald's own private prison. Now I'm not sure. Like what? This is just something I've read, and I don't know how true it is. But you do have private prisons. But understand that even with the regular prisons, somebody getting paid off of every prison.
It's a business.
It's a certain amount of money that it takes in order to feed, clothe, house, and secure a particular individual.
Right.
It takes a certain amount of money. That means that there's a certain amount of money that people get paid to do that. Understand that how prisons are set up, it's an ongoing thing. It's almost like the medical field, where like there is no money, there is no profit in the cure. So what they do is they continuously give us meds that'll keep us alive and keep us.
Right. Because there's not no money in curing.
So let's just say that somebody come up with an idea that it's going to reduce crime. Like really reduce crime. What happens what's the first thing that happens when the crime is reduced?
Life is better. No policemen.
How?
No, because you just free. I mean, it's nothing going on to be worried or something. So
okay, so that sounds good to you.
Right.
But what that also equal out to is unemployment. Because
that's what I was just gonna say. The police is gonna lose their job.
If the police don't have nobody to arrest, then they're unemployed. If the people at the prison don't have anybody to hire, if the public defenders don't have nobody to fake defend. All this, you alter your flow of money. It's like laws are here, and this is gonna sound cliche and a tad bit weird, but think about a vehicle. You got a vehicle. How fast does your vehicle go?
160.
160. What's the speed limit?
Gotta hit me.
What's the speed limit?
Depending on where you at, it could be 75.
What's the highest?
I think like 75.
So why are we making vehicles? Is it illegal to drive over the speed limit?
Yeah.
Okay, so why is it legal to make a vehicle that goes over the speed limit? If it's illegal to do this, why is it legal? Why am I given this capability to do this?
Why don't I just make all cars go 70?
Wouldn't that reduce a lot of DUIs, when they reduce a lot of killing,
Accident.
racing, all these things. Here's the thing. This system is working the way that a particular population wants it to work at. United States has the highest prison population in the world. There's always going to be a certain amount of people that's going to be in jail, period, because that's paid for. You got some people that live in some small cities. The prison is the biggest thing that they got going, just like a hospital. What happens if you actually cure people and they stop getting sick?
There ain't gonna be no doctors and no nurses.
And that alters the flow of money.
And you break your leg. So it still gotta be doctors.
You still have to have doctors, but the thing is, like, when you have these medicines and these drugs, and they just maintain you. They don't cure nothing.
They do not
Dr.
cure.
Sebi got the cure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there are other doctors and herbalists who have the cure. Guess what they do? They'll shut them down.
Or kill them.
Or they'll just come up missing. They'll come up missing. Because there is no profit in the cure. That's not what it's a drag session. It's a drag. It's like the world has what it has going on. And then only if you're looking at it through a different kind of eye will you begin to understand that, oh, this work right here. It's like, we can't wait to get a job when we be kids. But then we understand that, I got a job, man. The government gonna take half this check.
Right.
Every week. And then you start realizing that these bills, and then also, like, when you start working, this is how you start looking at things. And this is how the real world goes. You work so that you can afford somewhere to live. And you can have a vehicle. Or this vehicle is used mostly for you getting to work. And you're only at this house when you get time off from work. So your job is paying for you to take your ass back to work. That's a circle.
That is true.
Until you have established a business with somebody else. And now, when you start thinking about business, your business, you have to position yourself where other people are, to one degree, of taking advantage of. And when I say that, you buy something for a cheap price and you sell it for a higher price. That's the American way. That is rape. No, that is rape. Listen, my power bill used to be $58. It's $312.
Right.
Because nationally, they didn't went up.
Yeah.
The electricity started costing more. Everything. The price of food, everything. So I can sit in this dog race and I can just be like, well, I don't agree with this. I don't want to be a part of this. That ain't what's going on. Or I could try to figure out a way where I can have more income so I could be more suitable, so I can take on more bills.
Or you could live off the grid.
Or you can live off the grid. And you have people who make that decision. But what I'm saying is that a lot of times we don't take into consideration how the real world is actually ran. And we get caught up in the day-to-day. The initial question was, why do certain people take advantage of other people like that? Was that the initial question? You don't remember. The initial question was there. That's what.
The initial question was why you don't think people just should go to jail and just do their time when everybody in there to do time. Like, we got to have gangs in there. You got to be fighting for your virginity. I mean,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, you got to be fighting. Like, at bare minimum, you shouldn't be trying to take nobody's booty.
Yeah, but then also, on paper, I guess it would look like it's working, but even on paper, it don't look like it's working. But you have people that are so far removed that they want a politician or somebody in there that say that they tough on crime. I don't know what Governor Kemp is doing right now, because Georgia prison is understaffed, underprivileged, and you got human beings in there drinking dirt water, being stabbed, being set on fire.
Was that the one where the man was kissing the floor and stuff? Was he in Georgia?
That is Georgia.
What?
And I ain't gonna say his name, but somebody called his name out.
The guy who was doing it, or the guy who was making it?
The guy who was having it with the oppressed.
So do you? Because I seen it in the whole video. He is really like, man, but at the same time, I understand you doing it because you scared for your life. Like, these folks probably were gonna kill him if he didn't do it.
If he ain't dead. And then the thing is, and I don't know his story, and I don't want to put him in no trouble and nothing like that, but it sounds like, if you listen to the video, it sounds like he had some homosexual stuff that was going on.
Right. Because he said, because he was like, why you sit with a dick in his face or something like that.
Yeah, it was something along those lines.
It was something along those lines. But yeah, you're right. Like that was harsh though.
Yeah, that is
was
aggressively harsh. And then like when you put that out into the universe, you damage this person
Right.
forever.
And he traumatized.
But what I try to do is I try to look at it from an aspect of it's no different from YSL. It's no different from any music that you listen to, because the music that we listen to, it personified. No, that's probably not the right word. It
exposes.
It does, but it's
glorifies.
The norm. It's not even that.
It what's the norm? The norm is going to jail. They glorify going to jail and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay, so this is what I want to say.
Or killing people.
You listen to the music.
Right.
The music is talking about black people killing black people.
Right.
All the time. We drill, we hate niggas, we'll kill that bitch, we'll anyway, you got a little boy online right now that is digging up graves. They is going back to the grave site. I got footage that's coming on here where my man, they went to the wake. They having to wait. My man pulled up to the wake, shot that up, shot the funeral up. We hate each other.
Wait, so the person he already done killed that person. He ain't through. He wait till the wait and he go. I'm
gonna show that we're gonna do a response video on it. But yeah, he come through.
He shot the wait up because there was some more people in there that he wanted.
Hey man, I'm gonna show it to you, but it's different.
It's crazy. You said somebody digging up something?
Hey man, they digging up graves. They
What you mean going to the grave? But do what to the grave?
Hey man, I don't know what you could do to a person that did. I guess it's just a sign of disrespect. Like, how would you respond to somebody dug up a grave of somebody that you knew?
That is disrespectful.
Corny, yo. Corny. What the fuck you at?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is.
Hey, yo, where the fuck Corny at, yo? Corny. What the fuck you at?
And what I want to say is he didn't dig that whole grave up because
I would hope he did not, because you can't.
6 feet. I'm sorry.
That's just a sign of disrespect right there.
That's just a sign of disrespect. So when they come and see.
So, but what you think the people who grave site they did? How you think they gonna respond?
Oh, they gonna be upset.
Yeah.
And they probably know who's doing it.
And then this is the thing. So then where does it stop? Because you kill mine, I kill yours. Then somebody go to chain gang. We violate them, how they get violated. And then it's an ongoing process. Right. So we just end. Here's the thing. Somebody got to say, hey, man, what's the plot here? What's the overall goal? We're going to kill you. Where we going with this? And then how do we get this mindset? How we get this mindset?
Where did it come from?
Man, a lot of people say that and back in the days in slavery, man, they used to pit us against one another strategically, where they rape our women, rape our men.
And not only that, they would make one of us like the head NIC in charge, and then that person feel like he got all the power. So now you treating your family like your brother and sister, same people who up on the same bun that you is, like they're nothing because you got a little bit of. That
pattern continues. Light-skinned people are treated differently from dark-skinned people. That's why a lot of us marry outside our race.
Wow.
Because a lot of us want to feel like we made it out.
Really? You think so? Now this is good.
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
So you saying people marry most men? One of their reasons.
I can't speak for most men.
Men.
I would have to assume that.
I
would say that some men are simply attracted to what they're attracted to. But some of the older men that I've met, like to have a white woman would be to have some type of
trophy.
Yeah. During that time, there was a not Jackie Robinson. I can't think of his name, but he was a boxer, and he was back in the 40s. And for a black man to be with a white woman, it's happened throughout time.
Yeah, I know that
black actors, black athletes get a white woman. It is happening now.
And the crazy thing is, what bothers us and black women like myself is, you'll have a black woman all while you trying to get it. Soon as you get it, you go to Colombia or some other country. And you get you that culture of woman. And now let me tell you this, I respect and I believe that we're all queens and things of that nature. But don't treat your sister. I was just telling somebody the other day that we're not protected like we're supposed to
Mm-hmm.
by our men. And so don't do that and then go out. And
Here's a scary truth. And then we're gonna wrap this video up. The black man is not protecting the black woman because the black man can't protect the black man from the black man.
That's deep. That's deep.
Like, subscribe, share. It came out wrong.